we're going to interview Juha here, who has in fact been the lead behind the AI and machine learning and simulations that we've been providing to our participants. So take it away, Juha, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your experience.
Yeah, so I'm Juha Sälli, and I've been doing all kinds of programming for the last 6 years. I was actually a contestant last year for the Robot Uprising and really it was so interesting game so that I became a kind of an organizer here. And I've been doing a lot of code for the players to start easier and to make the journey kind of a easy and ready-made code for them to begin.
Yeah, so...
That sounds interesting. We love your enthusiasm. So let me ask you the first question. Actually, about the difficulties. What kind of difficulties did you face while training the machine learning model?
Yeah, so we've made a machine learning model, and it's really hard. Everything works in the simulation itself, but then porting that to the real world is kind of a pain. So in simulation, everything is kind of perfect, but then in the real world, there's still all kinds of imperfectness, which is really hard to take from the simulation into the real world. So that's maybe the hardest part.
So yeah, it's like studying at university and then trying to have a life.
Exactly, exactly.
So
yes.
One of the biggest things that I would really like to bring up with this event is the fact that the purpose of this event is education, and pretty much everything is open source.
Yeah.
So we have our own GitHub if you would like to train your own robot, which you can 3D print, which we'll speak about with Semi later, the 3D print god. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the GitHub and the purpose of it being open source.
Yeah, so really we want everybody to kind of get started easily, because we really want to create the community and get more people involved, learning and getting fun from the robots and all kinds of AI algorithms. And we have this AI guide repo at GitLab and on our Robot Uprising HQ organization. And there's everything you need to start. We have all the code from the Raspberry Pi on top of the arena, streaming, and all the way to the robot machine learning code, which is kind of generating all the actions to the robots. And yeah, we try to make everything easy to start, kind of well documented, so that everybody can start easily.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'd just like to say with that as well, if you are interested in doing that yourself, we can provide it in the Twitch chat, just ask, whatever. There may be a delay with the response as people are kind of eating their food now in this short break, but yeah, we can get that to you. You can also just Google search it, it's very easy to find. Micro Invaders, GitHub, that's basically it, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
And yeah, everything is in Twitch. Also, some of the players have open sourced and published their code, so everything is also in the Twitch channel or the Twitch chat. So we've already posted the links there.
Yeah.
Yes. And how about the future vision? I love this event so much. So if you could do anything machine learning-wise for the next event, what would it be?
Well, I guess the next thing is this multi-agent reinforcement learning. So we have 2 agents, both operating machine learning. So how to make the 2 robots work together? So at the moment they're kind of individual players, so how to make them cooperate? One is kind of doing strategies, tactics on...
That's a very good point, because you've seen in these games already, the robots very much end up interfering with each other, because they're either both trying to get the same ball, or they're both stuck behind the other bot. They don't really coordinate. So certainly having some coordination between bots is what we would really try to get in the next event. If any of you guys are familiar with the video game Fall Guys, if we could do a machine learning Fall Guys event, or if you want to help us make that, that would be brilliant. But
and yeah, I would also like to shout out that if you're interested in this, please come and help us. It's open source, the community is open, so please help us make this better. You know, we're also learning as we go. None of us are really experts in machine learning or anything.
yeah,
So we are learning as we go. You know, if you have time, please come and help us and join the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And a big thanks to Unity as well as always. Unity have always been great developers to kind of help people do these sorts of things. Unity is a very easy program to actually get hold of and learn to use. I'd never used it myself, but I'd 3D printed the robot myself, and I'd followed Juha's steps, and I was able to train my own AI. And then it's just a matter of tweaking it, finding out minimal steps for the robots to achieve their goals, finding out better color correction, better masking of the arena so the robots know where to go. But yeah, it's a learning curve, but this is what these events are for, is to help you start these learning curves.
Exactly, and if Louis can do it, then you can also do it.
I'm actually very intelligent. Okay, well, thank you very much. We'll be starting with the next game very soon.
See you later.